Here today, and that's,
all right, folks, we are listening in on the first press conference introducing the new head football coach of the University of Arizona. Let's listen in.
For everybody's safety, he's not able to be here, but no, he's here with us in spirit. So, as I said, this is really a landmark day for Arizona football, Arizona athletics, our institution, Southern Arizona, and certainly the city of Tucson. After we went through a pretty swift process, we're moving forward. We've got our new head football coach. I want to start right from what's most important. I'm thrilled, I'm excited, I'm proud to have our new head coach, to have Brent Brennan as our new head coach, the new leader and the new head coach of this football program. So I think that deserves a round of applause. And, you know, with every head coach, and certainly in the athletics world and the coaching business, a good team around you is really important. And Brent has that, and we welcome Courtney, Casey, who's here with us as well. There are two other children, Scotty and Blake, who aren't here but I know are here in spirit and maybe watching it online as well. But it takes a great team, and we welcome you to this incredible family here. In a sense, we welcome you back home to Arizona. So there's tremendous opportunity, there's tremendous excitement, there's tremendous enthusiasm for this next historic chapter. The base has been set, high-level success, a national attention on this program, national rankings, competing for championships, being an elite football program, and players, both past and present, a brotherhood that is special at Arizona and in this football program. And a brotherhood that exists today, a group of players that has done so much that are in this locker room right now that have made it happen. I know, as I say, I know our players, both past and present, our staff, our students, this university community, our loyal supporters, many of them that are here today with us. You'll love Brent Brennan. If you haven't met him yet and you don't already know him, you will love Brent Brennan. You'll love what he stands for and what the vision of excellence that he has. It's more than just football in his life, but football is a big part of it. Much of that centers around his strong connections and the legacy that you'll hear more about, I know, as we go through today. What about Coach Brennan? He's genuine, he's authentic, he's a real person, he's a man of the greatest, highest integrity, great character. He cares about people. And I think I've learned that in my time around Brent. He invests in relationships, he invests in people. That's important to him, and it goes a long ways, and that's what one of the big things that impresses me about him. So now, along with that, incredible energy, laser focus on success, on competition, and yeah, there's an intense competitive drive and edge to him. So look out when that comes around the corner. But again, back to the person. When I'm always around him and when I talk to people, the thing that comes out mostly is the glass is always full with Brent. It's always full. It's not half full. The glass is always full. And that's pretty powerful, and that's infectious, and that's what why people rally around him. So he's got a strong appreciation for this program. His long and significant connections with Coach Tomey. Those principles, those philosophies, that passion for Arizona football with Coach Tomey. And I get a little emotional. I really do. That's the recipe for success. Nancy, we're really proud to have you here, and I'm glad you could join us. I know that you're important to this whole family who's joining us. So for Coach Brennan, it's about his student athletes, first and foremost. It's about his players, and creating an environment that embraces excellence on the field, in school, in the classroom, in the community, and in their lives. And that's what this program's always been about. That's what our entire athletic program's always been about. And so back to where I started. I couldn't be more thrilled and excited about the man that sits next to me. I stood in front of our players yesterday, and I was fired up. I was really fired. And so help me in welcoming the next, our head football coach, the new head football coach, Brent Brennan. All right.
All right. It's good to see everybody. Thank you, Dave. I know he already introduced my wife and daughter who are here, but Courtney and Casey, it's awesome having you here. And if I didn't mention you, I'd be that guy that didn't mention you, and I don't want to be that guy. But Courtney is our rock. She's a coach's wife to the core. She's been around every locker room. She's been a part of every huddle. Not an easy path, but a incredible journey. And so I'm super just grateful for you. And Casey and the Brennan kids, two of them are in college now, but the youngest one's still in high school. And I think this is, he's so excited about this. And he's also sitting there going, shoot, I'm 16 and now I got to leave my friends and family, or people here. So Scotty, I hope you're watching. Love you. I really want to thank President Robbins and Dave Hickey for giving me this opportunity. Like, my excitement about being here is over the top. I haven't really walked around here in a long time. A couple years ago, we were here for the bowl game, and this building had not been renovated yet. It looked then nothing like it looks now. The thing is unbelievable. I had no idea of just the commitment to facilities and the upgrades that have happened here, from Dave and from President Robbins and from like an incredible amount of donors and people that care at a really high level to build something really special here. And so I've been walking around today with a member of my staff who's come over with me from San Jose State, Ben Thenis, and it's been awesome. We are really excited about just how welcoming everyone has been and how amazing just walking around the university is and seeing these upgrades. It's been 20 years since I've really walked the campus, right? So got a chance to meet Coach Lloyd today, which was awesome. So there's just a lot of really cool things, and I'm really grateful for the reception. I say all these things because I think people make the place special, and I'm absolutely all about people, and that's what has been really cool. It's just the outpouring of love and affection that I felt from everybody here in town, the community, everywhere, social media, whatever. It's the outpouring of well wishes and people excited about us being here. Nancy, I can't even look at you right now, but the impact that I know that Dick and Nancy had on this university, but really on my path, it's embarrassing a little bit. I don't think very often in your life, when you work, you think about somebody every day, but that's what Coach Tomey's been for me. He's been the guy that every single day I think about, what would Coach T do here? Coach T would kill you for what just happened in this game. That kind of stuff. We just love you and we miss him. And again, people make the place, and Dick and Nancy made this place home for a long time, and obviously did a lot of incredible things with the football program. I started as a GA here in 2000, and I shared a supply closet with Dave Phipp, who's currently, Wildcat, free safety, strong safety, tough guy. One of the, I would say one of the real Tomey guys, right? Walked on, did it the hard way. He's now special teams coordinator for the Detroit Lions. And so I had this awesome moment. It was yesterday morning. I knew I was coming here. And I called him. I went for a walk like 5 in the morning in Los Gatos, California, this little small town we live in. And he picked up the phone. He's getting ready for a big game this week. He picked up the phone and he immediately started screaming. And his choices of words I can't repeat, but it was so exciting. We just had this incredible moment where we're both like screaming at 5 in the morning in Los Gatos, which you don't know, sometimes that can get the police on you pretty fast, But it was just this incredible moment because he and I sat closer than this in the supply closet in the old offices. At the time, my wife and I were newlyweds, and there's just been lots of life since then. 3 amazing kids, all kinds of football journey. We were with another Arizona legend, Rich Ellerson, at Cal Poly for 4 years when we left here, and then we left Cal Poly and we're at San Jose State with Coach Tomey and Mike McIntyre for the next 6. And the experience of having that much time with Coach Tomey was really special. And just the toughness and the enthusiasm, but so much of how I'm built is because of what he instilled in me. And really, it starts with the players. It starts about loving your players and caring about your players. It's about player first. Person first, player second. And that's how I built every program or every position group that I've ever been a part of. And then went to Oregon State with Mike Riley. And, Mike was an awesome head coach and a really successful head coach. And I learned so much from Mike, and I was there with him for 4 years and Gary Anderson for 2. But all these people had a real impact on my process and on my development as a coach. But none other than Coach Tomey. Because even when I was away from him, I always heard from him. And I'll tell y'all a funny story. So I get the head job at San Jose State. And if I'm going too long, Dave, give me the hook.
Hey, whoa, this is your day. This is your day.
All right. So we're at San Jose State. And Coach Tomey had this saying that you're either coaching it or allowing it to happen. Okay? Some of you in the room have heard that before. And so we had just lost to Hawaii. It's my first year at San Jose State. And I see Brandon Sanders over there nodding his head on that coaching it or allowing it to happen phrase. So in the game, we're playing, and it's a close game in the fourth quarter, and it's my first year, and we're not very good. We're still trying to get it on track. And we are down 2, and we intercept or we give up a touchdown, and they kick it off, and we score. We return a kickoff for a touchdown. But from 10 yards, maybe 20 yards out, maybe Ben, 20 yards out, one of the lead blockers and the returner high-fived all the way down the sideline as they scored. And then they got in the end zone, and there was like this big choreographed end zone celebration. Okay, so long story short, we lose the game. And I'm standing in front of the tunnel in Aloha Stadium, and I see Coach Tomey walking towards me. And when you were in trouble with Coach Tomey, he walked with you with like a little bit of a forward lean. And I knew I was in trouble. Like, think about it. It had been like 15 years since I'd worked for him, and I still knew I was in trouble, right? And so he's walking, and I'm talking to the media, and so I'm trying to finish up because I see it, and I know what's coming. And so I finish up with the media, and I immediately start backpedaling into the tunnel. Coach Tomey, so he's there, and I immediately say to him, Coach, I'm sorry. I know the penalty thing was embarrassing. It cost us the game. And he said, don't apologize to me. Get your ass back in that locker room and you apologize to your team because you're either coaching it or allowing it to happen. And I was like, okay. And so he just always had all these lessons for me, and they never stopped. And it was really cool because they continued when I got to be a head coach. And so 7 years at San Jose State as the head coach, I felt great about what we did there. I was really fortunate. I had great administration. I had 3 presidents, and they were all fantastic. The first president, Dr. Papazian, she believed in me when no one else did. Right? I was an assistant coach at Oregon State, and she saw something in me that no one else had before her, and I'm forever grateful for her. And I worked for good athletic directors and good ADs, and they gave us a chance to build a real program there, which was really, really rewarding. Again, the people make the place, and I'm really grateful for all those people and all those coaches that impacted my journey, but really all the players and coaches too. I worked with a lot of people on our staff, and the amount of players that have reached out to me, current players that I coached or players over the last 25 years, that's been an overwhelming thing for me, just the people's outpouring of love and support and excitement for this opportunity for us. And so, when I look at the opportunity here, all I can say is that I am incredibly honored to be the head coach at the University of Arizona. This is just an amazing moment for me, and I'm trying to get to know the team. I absolutely believe we can build a consistent winner here. We have everything you need to do that. And as I'm getting to know the kids, and I've been, in the weight room and the locker room and in the dining hall and in the indoor, making sure I got all the right facilities there. These players love this place, and they're really committed to each other. And so I have to be ultimately committed to them, but also putting a great staff around them, which I'm in the process.
All right now we are listening to the first press conference introducing the new U of A head football coach, Brent Brennan. We're going to get away from there right now. If you want to continue watching this, including the question and answer portion that's going to come later in this press conference, go to our website, KVOA.com. We are live streaming this entire press conference. We'll be right back after this break.